I'm here with the blazing queen and MC, Miss Leesha Baby. The last time we spoke was probably about 3 years ago, and she was coming out with a new project. So, Miss Leesha Baby, can you please tell people who you are, as if I didn't already say it, and the reason we're speaking tonight?
Yes, so I am Leesha Baby. I am a female rapper, Emcee, lyricist, whatever you want to call it. That is me. I've been doing music pretty much all of my life, all of my adult life. It is my true passion. I love to do it. I began with poetry and then kind of merged my way into music and rap and all of that. But first love for sure. Grew up in church. That is really where all of my musical talent stemmed from church choirs to school orchestras. I used to play the violin, all of that. So, you know, music runs in my blood, you know, in my family, in my veins. So that's what I do. Eat, sleep, you know, all of that music.
It's all about the music.
All about the music. My daughter, she loves music, you know, so I think she's gotten a little taste of it too. So, you know, it's me, it's what I do. I don't think I can go a day without listening to music, even if it's not my own music. I'm always listening to music, kind of like a escape for me, type of therapy, you know, a way to release. That is what I do with my music. So yes, that's me, Leesha Baby.
When you're angry, you listen to music. When you're happy, you listen to music. It is like that aphrodisiac for each mood. So with that being said, we're going to go backwards for a moment. Like you said, you grew up singing in the church, on the choir nonetheless, and then you became a contestant number 6 on BET's One Shot. So this is going to be a 2-part question. What made you fall in love with hip hop so much you switched genres, and do you still sing?
Well, I think that when you're young, you're kind of conditioned to do certain things or to go certain routes. So it wasn't really a choice that I had, you know, whether I could choose between being a rapper or a singer. I know if I would have came out to my parents and said I wanted to be a rapper as a kid, they would have been accepting of that. But it was just what I was around. I was always seeing, you know, people singing in the choirs. My dad was the minister of music, so he was a singer. So, you know, naturally, I just gravitated towards that singing type of genre. And really what made me fall in love with hip hop or rap or whatever you want to call it is my father. He built a studio in our backyard in what was once a shed. He actually turned it into a home studio. You know, he did all of the installation and had the whole microphone and, you know, all of that. When he was going hard and in the little shed getting it together, and then he just came in and was like, you know, it was one day I was together with one of my friends and my sisters, and we were just, you know, having a good time, playing music, and I just got on the mic and, you know, I kind of just started doing a little something, and my dad was like, hold up, wait, we might be on to something right there. So, you know, like I said, it started with the poetry, so I always knew how to kind of rhyme and flow and things like that. So it was just a matter of really making it all make sense. But that was really the moment where I was like, I could probably do this and be good at it. And that's really where that kind of took off from. But yeah, I was one of the 6 contestants for the TV show One Shot on BET back in, I want to say 2016, 2017, I believe. So it was an amazing experience. Got to actually go out and compete against thousands of people that came from not only North Carolina, but different states like Atlanta. People who couldn't make it out to the Atlanta auditions came down, and, you know, surrounding states and things like that. Waited in the line for hours to be actually interviewed, you know, and this was like in January. So of course it was cold outside. Yeah. And finally got in and they wanted me to do a 16 for them, and, you know, killed it, of course. And just met some really, really, really great industry vets, people that I actually still communicate with to this day. King Crooked Eye, everybody knows Crooked Eye. Sway has his own podcast as well, Sway in the Morning. Just a lot of inspirational hip hop heads, you know, RZA, all of them, things like that. So that was a really dope experience. And I think that was really the moment where I knew what I was capable of, and that I could actually, you know, do really big things, because I saw that they actually believed in me. Of course, I believed in myself, but that just gave me that extra push. So yes, it was amazing.
Well, you were handpicked, like you were number 6 from Charlotte, North Carolina, out of everybody across the world. So that speaks highly of your talents as a lyricist and a songwriter. So
Right.
Then my next question, and then this is about your newest single. So I want you to tell us about that and how you came up with the creative direction for Block. Why you block them, girl?
Girl, now you already know, sister. Listen.
Woo!
Y'all know it's a whole lot of blocking going on.
Period.
We ain't going back and forth. We just block them.
We not going back and forth.
Block them. Okay, so, you know, like I said, music is always a type of release thing for me. So when I can be emotional, you know, we all can be. I'm a Gemini. Shout out to my Gemini. So, you know, I get emotional. I get in my feelings, and, you know, I can honestly remember the day I wrote Block. It was so funny because I had a lot going on, you know, people in my ear, and then my sister was in my ear, and my sister, it was so funny because me and my sister were literally going back and forth via text, you know. And I was just like, you know what? I see the little bubble popping up. I was like, no, we ain't doing this. Block, you know. And I got to the point where, you know, relationship, all of that, going back and forth. And I'm just like, I'm done. I'm not going back and forth anymore. I'm not going to let people control my emotions.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to waste all of these hours sitting scrolls and explaining myself and justifying why I did this or why I did that or why I feel you did me dirty. And so I was like, ain't no more. I'm blocking. Let's block them and keep it moving. So that's really where Block came from. You know, I was just like fed up. I was in this state where I was just fed up. I was angry. I was upset. And I was just like, Block, you can get blocked, okay? And something just told me, go right. And I took that inspiration, I took those moments, and I just said, let me go and just get this beat. Of course, my daddy made the beat.
Okay, like, Dad.
My daddy really made the beat. Shout out to King Pool Music Group. Yeah, he produced the beat, and I was like, he sent me this fire beat that I already had. I had been sitting on. He always tell me, you don't do nothing with my beats. You don't never do nothing with my beats. So I ain't gonna send you no more beats. That's how my daddy be doing me, y'all. So I was like, let me go ahead and get this beat and go ahead and put some words to it. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up going into my archives, grabbing that beat and just laying out my real emotions on that pad. And when I listened to it back to myself, I said, this is a hit.
Okay.
You know, like instantly, I called my dad and I was like, Daddy, I need you to listen to something. I just wrote a song called Block. I explained it to him and I was like, so here's the concept, you know? And I was like, I just kind of like spit it for him over the phone, and he was like, that's gone. He was like, that's it. That's a hit right there. And then I just started explaining to him, you know, about the different processes as far as the whole movement behind it. You know, Block isn't just, you know, oh, I'm gonna block him or I'm gonna block her, or it's blocking everybody, you know, blocking out the negativity out of your life. Right. You know, blocking out the devil, blocking out haters, blocking out anybody that's not serving you or helping you grow or helping you, you know, get to the next level in life, if it's not benefiting you, we blocking it. It's no more talking.
A word.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not just no, oh, toxic, block this person, block just because. No. If it ain't serving me, guess what? You can get blocked, period. Okay? So that's pretty much what block is. So I feel like this is what everybody is talking about these days. They saying it, but they ain't saying it. So, you know, crazy thing is block formed about 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm just now putting it out.
Wow.
You know, so this is something I've been sitting on for a while and really like thinking about how I really wanted to put it out, how I wanted to go about doing it. And now I felt like was the better time or the best time than ever to just go ahead and just put it out there and really just go hard with it. And got a lot of people that's rooting for it, that's behind it, that's looking, you know, to support it and really push it to the next level. I got a lot of positive feedback from, you know, Grammy Award winners, engineers from, you know, Patchwork Studios, things like that. So, you know, I really feel great about this record. I got the whole movement, you know, the clothes. This is actually a new one that I dropped today. It says, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it says just block M-E-M.
Okay.
Just
block them.
And of course, I'm gonna send you your personal piece. So
thank you.
Yes. So I got you, but you know, I just want everybody to know you guys can make sure y'all cop your pieces, your merch. I got things for men, things for women, you know, hats, all of that. So, and it's just more to come. It's a whole movement. It's not just the single, it's a movement, a lifestyle that we should live by. Because if it's not helping us grow, then what is it doing?
Right.
At the end of the day.
We blocking them, not our blessings, okay? So
Exactly.
So with that being said, like you said, you sat on the song for 2 or 3 years. And then if we go all the way back to you winning BET, well, not winning, but becoming contestant number 6 on BET One Mic, how has your writing and rap style improved since then? You were fired then, but where is it now?
I just feel like I'm on a whole different level. You know, of course, with anything you do in life, you have to grow and get better.
Right.
And that's exactly what I've been doing. You know, I took some time off. I had my daughter. She'll be 2 in September. So, you know, I really had to, you know, just step back for a minute, reevaluate if this was really what I wanted to continue to do. And it's just been really a back and forth battle with myself, you know, because of the challenges that females pretty much face. I mean, we all know about the industry, how it goes, and the challenges and things that come along the way with it. But, you know, I really had to step back and take a break and just like reevaluate everything and see if I wanted to continue to pursue music. But at the end of the day, music is a part of me. So there's no way I could get away from it. So in that break, I was doing music, you know, writing still and just practicing, getting my penmanship up and things like that. So when I tell you my writing ability and my style is completely, I won't say different, it's completely on another level. You know, just know after Block, y'all about to get some heat. Okay. Block is just a warm up. You know, Block is definitely gonna get us where we need to be, but it's just a warm up to open the doors to where we about to go. So it's definitely a lot of progression, and just, you know, I'm excited.
I'm excited. Okay, girl, when is that gonna drop? And is that subsequent of an album that you're putting out? Like, what else are you doing with your music?
Yeah, so Block actually drops on Friday, this Friday, August 26th. So if you haven't already, make sure you guys go to my Instagram, it's LeeshaBaby, and click the link in my bio, which is a pre-saved link, so that you can be the first to go ahead and download to get access to Block as soon as it drops. Following Block, haven't decided on an actual date, but I will release another single. So that's going to come after it. I'm debating on releasing a whole EP. I may just stick to the singles because that's just the way that the industry, likes to go.
Right.
In between that, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a mixtape because I know, I got to do a mixtape.
Okay,
but as far as an album or an EP, I think right now I'm going to stick to singles and just keep feeding y'all with the singles. And then, from there, we'll come back to the drawing board and see. But I definitely have the amount of records that I have is enough to be an album. So I'll just say that much. I definitely got records on deck. So right now we're focusing on Blocked, and then definitely got some other singles that's going to follow not too far behind it.
You could probably do like Meg the Stallion, because I think that's what she did with her previous album before whatever, I forgot what this one is called, but it was a compilation of singles that she made as a not even a mixtape, an album.
Right.
So, music is timeless. You can always bring it back out. So and if I know your music correctly, and I think I do, yeah, you can do that. Okay, KK?
Okay. Exactly.
Now, number one, how were you affected by the pandemic, and did you tap into any other hustles? I think you did.
Oh my gosh, of course I did. I'm Leesha, so my hands are like in every single bucket. Like I'm trying to figure out every day how I can make more money. And like, what is this streaming income that I can do? Now, what can I do about this? So, the pandemic, I can say I wasn't really that affected by it as far as financially. I was able, actually, it was a plus for me because I got to work from home instead of going to the office every day. And I don't like getting up in the morning and getting dressed for real. So, that was a plus to be able to actually say, okay, I can go home, I can spend more time with my girls and things like that.
Right.
Hey y'all. Sorry. But as far as if it affected me negatively, I wouldn't say that I saw really any negative effects come from it. It actually opened up a lot more doors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I was able to go ahead and have, I guess, more time to really sit back and think about what I really wanted to do and kind of focus on things like that instead of spending that time, at the office or in my car half the day driving back and forth. I was just able to kind of sit at home and really be like, okay, now this is going on. I need to have some kind of backup plan in case something else goes left with the world, So that's when I went ahead and came up with my lingerie and loungewear line, which is called Unleashed Lingerie. So I actually 2021, I believe 2021 is when I went ahead and got everything professionally licensed and things like that. And it's so crazy to me because people ask me like, who would you compare yourself to in the industry if you could? And not to say musically I would compare myself to this person, but as far as the movements that this person is making and has made, I would compare myself to Riri.
Okay.
That's my belief. Just because, Riri, for one, she is a boss, period. She had, her music is sick, timeless. She's dope. She's beautiful. She just, the whole makeup line, that's always been a goal and a dream of mine to someday have my own makeup line. I want to do my own wig line. I want to do, I have the lingerie line. So when she came out with her lingerie line, I was like, oh my God, it's really, Riri. Like, I was kind of hating. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, like really? I was like in the midst of working on my lingerie line, and I heard that I was like, oh, this is just heartbreaking. But it's enough room for everybody. So I was just like, that was really inspiration to me to see that an artist can really take that one gift and kind of expand and use that to open other doors. And that's always been the thing with me. I used to model, back in the day, and that was like the first thing that I love to do. You know, I don't know if I was that good at it. I would say I was pretty good at it, but I was young, you know. So that's always been a thing. I wanted to do like a runway show with my lingerie and things like that. And when she came out with that lingerie runway show, oh my gosh, I was like, see, this is why I love Riri. Like, she never disappoints me. So, you know, I think we have a lot in common as far as the different things that we like to do. So that's somebody that I will compare myself to because of the moves that she's made. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing during the pandemic. I was just brainstorming, trying to figure out how to make some extra money. So I got into that, the clothing line that came about, and you know, in the future, I have some other things on the way, but I'm trying not to put my hand in too many different, you know, hats, because it can get very overwhelming, especially with having children. So that's pretty much, it really did. The pandemic really, I feel like it really helped me be able to kind of sit back and just reevaluate my life and figure out where I really want to go with everything.
Okay, now I have two more questions. Balancing motherhood, entrepreneurship, and music. What is a healthy boundary for you?
Well, for me, I would say the support system.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to have a strong support system with doing this. That was one of the main reasons why I kind of took a break, because it was becoming too much at times. Just because sometimes when you don't have a support system, you can't move around and do things like you want to do it. Or not even that, you just start to miss being around your family, you know, and that quality time, spending time with your family and your kids and things like that. And I'm one of those moms. I like to be there for those special events. You know, I don't like to miss those type of things. I want to be there for my girls, and you know, when they're having their little sports or choirs or concerts and things, I want to be there. And my daughter started getting older, and I was like, okay, you know, maybe I should do I really want to do this, or should I just go ahead and be a mom and work and, you know, put this music to the back? But I just don't feel like I would be 100% fulfilled as a person if I were to just stop doing music completely. So that's really what my parents really just spoke to me and just told me, you know, at the end of the day, do what's best for you. They always tell me that, you know, whatever you feel is gonna make you happy, then we'll be happy with it. But you're great at what you do, and this gift can open doors for you and for your girls. So why not just, you know, go hard and see where it takes you. And, you know, they confirmed that they would be here to help support if I needed that support, if I had to, you know, pack a bag and jump on a flight real quick.
Aww.
And, you know, so having that support system really is what helps balance it all out and kind of helps bring me back to center and stay connected with them, because I know that my girls, when I am away, are going to be in good hands, you know, with people that I can trust. And, you know, that's pretty much what I feel like helps balance everything. If I didn't have that, I probably wouldn't be doing music, because it can be very stressful as it is, dealing with different people and just
very stressful.
and just, exactly, and just the overall political side of music, because people don't realize there's a lot of politics in music. You know, it's one thing to have a talent and a gift and be blessed with, you know, knowing how to make a song, but it's a whole nother side of things to this music thing. And you gotta be willing to take the time out to figure it out and to perfect it, and to, you know, to do the best that you can, and just see where it takes you.
That's where block comes into play.
Exactly.
So my last question, where can viewers follow you and download your music?
Yes, so let me make sure, because I know sometimes I'd be giving out the wrong info. Okay, so you can follow me on all of my social media platforms, which is going to be, let me make sure, let me make sure 1 second, y'all. Okay, It's LeeshaBaby1. That's crazy that I don't know my name by now. That's bad.
That's okay. Motherhood, okay? Motherhood.
Yes. So you guys can follow me on all my platforms. It's LeeshaBaby1. That's ICSLEESHA Baby1. Instagram and TikTok is usually where I'm at. So I'm rocking with TikTok. I was a hater at first. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yeah, TikTok be collecting your data and all of that stuff. And then I did a little bit more research. I got on TikTok and I was like, okay, TikTok, I see you. So that's where I be a lot of the time, TikTok and Instagram. You can find my music on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all of that. You can also click the link if you don't find me for whatever reason on my page, and that'll take you to my Linktree page, which will also take you to anything that you need to, to see me, my videos, my Amazon storefront page, all of that, like I told you, I do everything. So all of that is in my Linktree and my bio on Instagram, my music videos, all of that. Just stay tuned. It's a lot on the way. Make sure y'all support. Get you some merch. We got some bucket hats. We got some dad hats on the way. Biker shorts, leggings, all of that coming up. I'm just excited. I'm excited to be back.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Leesha Baby. Bitch, I'm the shit, fuck all that. Being humble. Like a bitch and a bitch ass nigga, just I'm a tumble. I'm a rose that grew in the concrete jungle. Running this shit won't stumble. Eating for all of the times my stomach used to rumble. All hustle, no love. I'm giving no fucks. They not like us. Leesha Baby. Bitch, I'm the shit, fuck all that. Being humble. Like a bitch and a bitch ass nigga, just I'm a tumble. I'm a rose that grew in the concrete jungle. Running this shit won't stumble. Eating for all of the times my stomach used to rumble. All hustle, no love. I'm giving no fucks. They not like us.